Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, I'm Jaya and I'm gonna help you understand all the life complexities that happen with you and help you decide whether you're wrong or you're just not able to understand and handle the situation. Before I start this video, I really want you guys to subscribe to my channel because you do not want to miss all the content that I post, because it's all free. I don't sell any PDFs. I give you solutions right in the video. So keep watching till the end and let's get started. This video is about over explaining yourself to others. If you're someone who's ever felt like no matter how good your intentions are, whatever you say, people misunderstand you or maybe twist your words and make you look like a villain, make you feel like you are wrong or you're doing something bad, then I would really suggest you to watch this video till the end, because it's a real problem, not with you, but with the people, and you really need to understand the patterns. I have a list, I have a couple of things written in my diary, and I'm gonna be discussing about it one by one. This is a very real problem with a lot of people. It's just not you, it's a lot of people. And it's coming from someone who's personally been through this. I totally understand why you do it, why you feel like it's so important for you to have this urge to explain it to others, why you did something and why you're not wrong. The first misconception about people who do explain themselves a lot is that they're very talkative. It's not really about you being super talkative or being super calm, because I have seen so many people who are very calm, they do not talk that much, but whenever someone accuses them of doing something, they just start over explaining themselves. It's not even that they did a real mistake, it's just that they took some decisions for themselves. Other people, they did not approve of it, they blame the person, and this person just starts to explain themselves like there's no end. Based on everything that I've seen so far, I have come to this conclusion that people who over explain themselves, right? It's because they're just very scared of being seen as a wrong person, because they just feel it in their heart and in their minds that anyone around them, literally anyone around them who's accusing them of something, it's their responsibility to give them that comfort that no, whatever you're thinking, it's wrong. It's nothing like that. Honey, it's not your responsibility. Hello? You just took a decision. You just, I don't know why is it so difficult for people to just accept it. People try to mess up with your mind and you let them do it by over explaining yourself. You don't have to. Stop doing it. You probably did something that others might not like, but you like it, and it's not affecting anyone else directly or indirectly. You're just doing it for the sake of fun because you like it, and then they make it all about themselves. It's your life, literally. Like, the moment they start questioning you, right at that moment, they know this is all lame. They just want to get to your minds. Wake up and realize this. As I promised you, I'm gonna give you solutions to every problem that I discuss. I'm gonna do that. The moment you realize that wanting to be understood is human and needing validation from everyone, that's optional. You need to rewire your brain to think like that. This is the mantra for you. You cannot do any physical changes around you to combat this problem. All the changes that you have to make is right here. You need to rewire your brain and make yourself believe that. Convince yourself to normalize not needing validation from people. They affect you so much because you're so emotionally dependent on them. Stop that. Let's move on to the next part. A lot of people think that they're bad at explaining. Yes, this is a real thing. Imagine you're the victim and you are yourself thinking that, oh my god, I'm so bad at explaining myself. That is why they don't understand it, maybe. They don't understand me because maybe I'm not really good at explaining. I'll tell you the truth. The moment they start this whole drama, from that very moment, they understand each and everything coming out of your mouth. Yes, they are very aware. They are very aware that whatever you're explaining, whatever you're saying, it's all valid, it's all normal. But their goal to start this drama is not because they want an answer or they want a solution. They just want to mess up with your mind. You yourself gaslight your brain into thinking that they're not able to understand it because I am not able to make them understand. They understand each and everything. Most people, they're not dumb. They're not dumb. I know I call them clowns all the time, but it's not because I think they're dumb, it's because of their actions. But they're not dumb. They understand exactly what you're saying. They just don't want to accept it because that's exactly their goal is exactly the opposite. They want to make you feel that you're not good at explaining and that you are bad in any way. You're bad. That's the thing. You need to be very clear about it. Next time when you're into such an argument and you feel like they're not understanding, it could be anyone. It could be your parents, your partner, your coworkers, anyone. Just be very sure and very clear in your mind. They know and they understand. They just don't want to accept it because if they do, the entire thing will be sorted out, and that's exactly what they don't want because that will not mess up with your mind and you'll be able to concentrate on your own life. Clock that. There's like 3 stages. In the first stage, you will be super frustrated and mad at everyone, mad at yourself, because you're gonna feel like, oh, I am not doing anything in life. Everyone thinks that I'm bad, everyone thinks that I'm not a good person, a lot of things. The second stage is acceptance, because you're constantly frustrated and mad at yourself. You get exhausted emotionally. So you just accept it. You're like, okay, you know what? Whatever this is, I don't care anymore. You accept it, you understand these things, you move on with your life. And the third and final stage is when you become calm. You become calm because now, after accepting whatever is going on around you, your brain, it just opens up and you start realizing the patterns and everything that's been happening around you. You're gonna understand why they did this. Everything that I just mentioned in this video, you will understand each and everything once you accept whatever is going on and stop being mad at yourself. In the third stage, you become very respectful, very calm. Next time they argue with you or question you, you're gonna give very calm and sorted answers. You will not over explain yourself. That is exactly, you will see and notice something very weird. That is exactly when they will stop taking you seriously and they will just shift their attention from you to someone else or something else. They will stop bothering you that much. They will stop rage baiting you that much. And you may think that why is this happening? Why? Like now, and that's gonna be a little bit frustrating for you because you're gonna think, but why? Why are they not still taking me seriously? I'm very calm and respectful towards them now. I'm not screaming at them. I'm not trying to over explain myself, but they will still not take you seriously because you need to realize they never wanted to. They never wanted to take you seriously or consider that whatever you did is your business and it's not a problem. They did it all just because they wanted to bother you in some way or the other way. You're gonna notice it yourself. All these things, all these people who are bothering you like this, whenever they play with your brains like that, it's always gonna benefit them in some way or the other way. Their main goal was to always take benefit out of your situation by making you feel bad. Even if you become very calm and very good at explaining, they will still not take you seriously. I'll tell you why. It's because when you're calm and very sorted, it signals awareness. They get it. They like, now this person's aware. I told you, these people are not stupid. They know that once a person is aware, it's almost impossible to manipulate them. There's only one solution. First of all, start thinking that this wasn't a problem in the first place. You being calm and you being sorted, it's your reward. You are frustrated because you wanted them to behave and react to your answers in a certain way, and because they didn't, now you're mad. Now you're creating problems for your own self. What I can suggest you, this is not a solution, but this is a suggestion. Please remove yourself from that situation. You think that they will come to you and be like, oh my god, you know what, I knew you were right, I'm so sorry. They're never gonna come and say sorry to you. Stop expecting that from them. Forgive them, move on, focus on your life, be happy, eat good, go out, enjoy, and love yourself. You try to do anything except this, I'm gonna take my revenge, I'm gonna do, it's only gonna drain you and reduce the quality of your life. This is, I think, the most integral part of this entire video. I used to have like serious anxiety issues. I was not able to do anything. In fact, I'm gonna share something personal. I've been planning to do content creation since 2024. It's 2026. Literally took me 2 years to record videos for this platform and post it. It's all because of my anxiety. It's all because I was so anxious, like all the time. I couldn't even think. I fixed it and here I am. You may think that over explaining is gonna give you a lot of relief, but it will actually increase your anxiety. You're over explaining yourself, right? In your mind, you're like, you know what? Now that I over explained myself, the person sitting in front of me, now they will be convinced that she is telling the truth or he's telling the truth, and it's fine. But imagine if they do the exact opposite and they even accuse you of more like terrible things. It's just gonna increase your anxiety. When you are in a situation like that and when you feel like you're over explaining and all of that is not working, your mind is not able to focus on keeping you calm. You just feel super anxious. Gradually it increases and it starts affecting your day-to-day life. You're waiting for someone else's reaction to feel okay. That is why you're feeling anxious. Apparently this person doesn't want you to be happy, or I'm not saying that they hate you, because their only goal is to make themselves feel good. And the only way to do that is to hurt you. If after a few days hurting you is not going to benefit them, they're going to stop doing that. They're going to start hurting someone else. You need to learn the art of the attachment. I'm not saying that you do this and you're putting yourself into this miserable condition because you want to. I'm not accusing you of that. It's just that you're very attached to the feeling, to this person, to the validation that comes from this person. You need to detach yourself. You need to detach yourself from this person, from this situation, from this feeling. The moment you are very clear in your mind that all of this is not worth it, and when you take actual interest in growing yourself, growing your skills, doing something productive, when you set goals, you automatically detach from these feelings. That's all for this video. I hope it gave you a lot of clarity and some reality checks as well. And I hope that you heal and you do good in life. See you in the next video. Bye.